I don't think so.
Okay. I'll explain to you guys what's going on.
Just in terms of the game you're talking about, right? Not
No,
life in general.
It can be anything.
Well, I got lots of concerns.
You can start.
Good concern music right here.
Did you just take a bite off?
You missed it. I have a very concerning pizza in front of me.
Concerning about what Chris is eating.
Concerning pizza.
The whole point of the song was to get everybody focused on the game. It doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't work anymore, no.
Time for a new song.
Is it Pizza Hut pizza, Chris?
Yes.
Now it's happening to me.
As toasted parm crust. Of course, it's from Pizza Hut.
Okay, let me try this again. Oh man, I don't know what browser everybody uses to play this game.
Chrome.
I've
Chrome.
recently switched from Firefox to Chrome, and it is so much better.
Only use Chrome.
I've only used Chrome.
Firefox, it's fine.
You're
Like
using
on
Firefox,
Chrome,
right?
oh my god, it loads like 6 times faster.
Yeah,
It's
when I
insane.
switched to Chrome, I haven't gone back. It's just been...
Yeah.
I don't have issues very often with it.
Alright, so last time you guys started fighting against Nervarim, you were initially in combat with the Shadow Dragon, along with a Drake and a robed humanoid. And it was a pretty good fight, but you guys had a lot of trouble damaging her. You've killed the Drake, and Maxon is currently held by the robed humanoid.
Get it off.
Giant Irkin the ape is holding the chandelier. I just realized you guys can't see his hit points, can you? What else?
He has
Anything else I
no
need to
hit
say?
points.
There we go. Anything else I need to say? I think so. The first turn, I'll let you guys talk a little bit more than normal so that you can remind yourselves what's going on.
What's the boot with the lines mean again? The icon on Maxon.
What speed? Extra movement speed?
You get 10 extra feet.
Maxon is hasted. He's flying. Well, his boots are on anyway, and he's held. And Grimgar, you have which spell is it, Chris?
Long Strider, I think.
Long Strider.
You got 10 extra feet.
Okay.
And you're currently prone. You must have gotten knocked down or something.
Yeah.
And Theron and Meowmix are both concentrating on spells. What all the tokens mean. Oh, and Irkin the giant ape is also prone. Oh yeah, that wing flap thing happened. And he is still frightened, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, for sure. Okay, so Theron, you are up, my boy.
Going first. Can you skip me? No, I'm just kidding.
I can.
No, don't do it.
I mean, you won't get a turn till
Figure it
next
out.
round, but I can't skip you.
You don't want that. What's our situation with the ruby? Did we ever smash it?
It got hit once. It took 10 damage.
I hit
Like
it.
fireball next to the dragon and where the ruby is. Will it hit the ruby?
It is a sphere of fiery explosions.
Doesn't it not take fire?
Yeah, I hit it with force damage, and it didn't take any damage, or I don't think it took any damage.
I can shoot it.
Oh, we think we got a hack, smash, slap stab, poke,
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
stuff, right?
There's a whole song about it.
There's a whole song about it, exactly. Okay. And I will start by moving. 5, 10.
Here I go.
You ever listen to a song and you can't understand the lyrics?
You said Maxon is grabbed
He's held person.
or held? Okay. I'm gonna use magic missile on the skeleton over there.
Okay. But what's the range on that? It's long, right?
It's 120. Let me look.
Yeah, if it's 120, you're
Yeah,
definitely
120.
good. You're only 70 feet away.
Ooh, another 4.
All right, so that's gonna be
20.
20 damage. All right, he's looking real rough.
All right, I'll move back my other 15 feet
Mm-hmm.
to here.
Okay.
And I'll shout, smash that ruby, dicks.
You dicks. All right. Let's see. When did the dragon go? When did the dragon do her wing flap thing? Was it before her turn or after Grimgar's turn?
I think it was after mine because I think I hit the. I
Alright.
moved over and hit the ruby and stuff.
And that would mean she has one legendary action left. She will tail attack the giant ape. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
It does.
I got 12, I think.
Yep. So you take 14 bludgeoning damage. Alright. Maxon, you are held, which means that the only thing you can do... Let me post the spell again so that we can see it, but I'm pretty sure that means the only thing that you can do is make your saving throw at the end of your turn. Let me... Oh, it's hold monster, not hold person, which is worse. Paralyzed means you're incapacitated and you can't move or speak. Automatically fail strength and death. Attackers have advantage. Incapacitated means you can't take actions or reactions. Which means I guess you could technically take a bonus action. There's nothing in here saying you can't. But you can't move. You can't talk. Do you have any bonus actions you could do without moving or talking?
No.
Okay. Then you can make the wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to try to break out.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit it twice.
16 is enough. So at the end of your turn, you are no longer hold monstered. Which means that giant ape pretty much saved your ass, because if he hadn't grabbed the chandelier, then the dragon on his turn, instead of going for him, would have gone for you, which means every attack would have been a crit, including the bite, both claws, and then probably at this point 2 more tail attacks on top of that, because they would have kept doing it after each person's turn.
Something with the chandelier.
Well, anyway, that's the end of your turn. So now this guy gets to go again. Let's see. He's going to do his bolt thing again. Actually, both of you are prone, so he's going to have disadvantage on attacks against both of you. So he is going to shoot at the ape twice with disadvantage. The first one, 26.
Hit.
Now with polymorph, does the overage on the damage carry over to your other form?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna take
I think.
6 damage on your normal guy. I get confused between that and wild shape because they're similar but not the same.
I gotta look that up actually.
that up while I am putting the regular token out.
Yeah, it does carry over.
Yep, okay. So, you're going to take 4 damage to Erkin's body.
Mm.
And then
Butter.
the other, you're still prone, so 13 misses. Make a strength saving throw for the first one. Okay. So you are restrained, and you can only get out of being restrained by using your action to repeat the saving throw. Your speed is 0. Attack rolls have disadvantage. Attackers have advantage. Disadvantage on dex saves. But otherwise, the rest of your stuff is normal. He will move over to the corner. That's his turn. And now it's Erkin's turn. So you are prone, frightened, and restrained.
So I can't get up because I'm got no speed, right?
Right, you can't get up.
Okay, I guess I'll take my action to do a saving throw. Oh, good roll. I could probably do a bonus action. Yeah.
I don't know if I need to say this or not, but you're not holding the chandelier anymore either.
Correct. I can see everything in the. Whoa, there's the whole room here.
Yeah. You've got really good vision and you're next to the light.
Alright, alright.
That's why I moved your token before so you couldn't see anything, because there was such a big difference that I didn't want both tokens on the map.
Yeah, okay. Let's cast. Okay, let's do Healing Spirit on.
I think you can drag it out, right?
There now. What's it under?
Maybe I didn't do that. Have I still not done that? Yeah, it's under spell tokens. Player tokens and then spell tokens.
Okay. Boom. Get out of there.
Suppose I should move Wall of Force into there.
Wait, where'd the ape go?
It died.
Oh.
It's not. Let me drag it.
Oh, okay, I'll put it out. Where do you want it?
Give it a Grimgar.
Okay. He doesn't get to do it until his turn, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Level 1 spell.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So Meow Mix, seeing that Erkin has drawn the dragon's ire, is going to use his bonus action to heal you by 5 points. And he has 2 spells left. Oh, make your wisdom save at the end of your turn. I don't think 15's enough. Nope, 15's not enough, so you are still frightened. Alright, Malix is going to help on the ruby. move up 10 feet, and he's going to take his scimitar and slash at it. Ooh, 21. 7 damage. Okay. He's going to get himself back away from that dragon. Alright, and now it's Novarine's turn. Okay. You guys are prone. Yeah, she's really pissed. And, you know, before she was just a dragon, but now she's like really fucking pissed. Erkin, prone, and restrained. Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
Take 19 piercing and 5 necrotic.
Now, is that piercing magical, or is it?
Is
It's
it
off necrotic.
magical? No, it's teeth.
I get half of that today.
Okay, so only 9 from that. So 14 total. And she claws at you. So I'm assuming half the slashing too.
Yes.
Okay, so 6. And she claws again for another 8.
Please. All right, healing spirit's gone.
Okay. Grimgar, I gotta move you quick.
Okay. Healing Spirit's concentration. Yes, it is. I should just read it.
Alright. After that, she will, I think, fly over to box Maxon.
Oh no.
Why me?
You said you were here to kill her. Grimgar, your turn.
True, he did.
That's why I never
I'll,
threaten anybody.
especially not a dragon. That's actually a rule I have. On
That's
threaten
a
dragons.
rule I have.
I will attack the ruby.
Kill them passively. That's what I say.
12 slashing, okay.
And then
It's starting to crack.
okay, and I can move my weapon 20 feet, so yeah, I can hit her with that. That doesn't do anything to it, so I'll try attacking her with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
For what? Well, I do bonus. Nah, let's do it.
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Done?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Alright. Legendary action, she's going to try to tail Maxon, but it's only a 14, so it doesn't hit.
Max.
Rolled a 3.
Yay.
Aaron.
Okay.
I got up too. I'm sorry.
Okay. You can turn off the falling down thing.
I walked away for a minute there. What's the status of the ruby?
It's starting to crack.
Okay.
You've done an awful lot of damage to it for an object, but it is a magical object, so you can expect it to be tough.
Can't get to it anyway. So I'm just gonna move up.
As a reminder, the dragon has used 1 legendary resistance so far this combat.
What
How
was
many does
that?
he have?
I mean, you don't know that, but that's if she fails the saving throw, she can choose to succeed.
Okay. I'm gonna use magic missile again on the skeleton.
Okay.
Ooh, another 5. Another 20 damage.
Yep, he dies. That kills him. He falls to the ground dead.
Hey.
Hooray.
Who the hell's that guy?
Can I half cover here? Or I have to be on the southern part of it?
Well, whether or not you have cover depends on the angle.
So if I stayed right here, is this half cover from him right now?
If the dragon shot you with an arrow, yes. Or a spell.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, I was gonna say
It doesn't really affect saving throws.
just attack spells.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called.
Because, like, fireball goes around corners, so
Right.
cover is irrelevant.
Yeah, and more so meant attack.
Yes.
Okay.
You would have
Then
half
I'm
cover.
gonna wait here then.
Okay. Legendary action. She's going to swing her tail at Maxon again.
Is he dead?
No,
Yeah.
oh, he's going to take 15 bludgeoning,
Max.
though.
15.
15. Now it's your turn.
I think I have a saber that ignores all resistances, don't I?
I don't know.
Pretty sure I.
Were
Yeah,
you
my
doing did you
my-
look it up in between turns?
my Dynium saber. Yeah, how do I get it to pop up on the?
I don't think you can show it to everybody, but I can. Ignore resistance to their damage type.
Oh, to their damage type.
Yeah, meaning that whatever type of damage it does, it ignores resistance.
Which means it's effective against anything.
That's what I'm confused by it actually now.
If you covered the sword in poison, it would ignore poison resistance. If you set the sword on fire, it would ignore fire resistance.
What if it has nothing on it?
I mean, it does piercing damage, right? So it ignores resistance to piercing damage.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try it. How about that?
The point is, whatever you do to it, it would ignore resistance to that damage.
You're
Okay.
gonna shoot the saber with a longbow.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm right next to it.
You
Oh, I'm right next to it.
so you shot your bow.
Oh, no, what? I clicked on the wrong thing.
That's what I
Okay,
was
click
saying.
on the right thing, and we'll figure out what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
27. It does piercing damage.
Yeah, it's a saber.
All right. She is immune to piercing damage, so it has no effect.
Oh, immune.
She is not resistant to piercing damage. She is immune to
Don't
piercing.
worry, Rob. I forgot she was immune too.
Hmm.
That's why your Dragon Slayer arrow did nothing.
Oh, my Dragon Slayer arrow doesn't ignore anything either. I don't know. I guess what I will do is use my evasive footsteps again.
Okay. How many maneuvers you got left? How many?
That's my last one.
Okay. So roll your d8. Adds to your AC until you stop moving. 2.
That's probably not good. I want to go. What's my haste movement? It's double.
Double.
I'll go here first.
He is going to try to opportunity attack you as you get out. Okay. Miss.
And then go down
AC
to
is
here.
19 right now.
Use my estimate. I don't know. Should have enough to get there, and I want to shoot the ruby
Okay.
with this bow.
Alright, it does no damage.
What about this bow?
Does 13 damage.
Okay.
Alright. That's all 3 of your attacks now. You've stabbed once and shot twice. Oh, you get a 4th attack. I forgot. You do have one more attack because you're hasted.
2 more damage to it.
Yep, 8 more damage to it. There's like chips coming off of it now. It's real. You think it would be possible to finish it off in one more hit. She's got one more legendary action, but I don't believe there's anything she could do. Check. Cost 2. Nope, can't do anything. This dude is dead. So, Erkin, you're up.
I'm actually down. Let's strike.
You're basically cowering on the ground, covered in shadows.
Really scared.
Yeah.
Huh?
You break out of that. That's your action, though.
No, I'm not grappled. Or
Strained.
strained.
That didn't go away when the guy died.
It wasn't a spell.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a concentration spell.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to
That's
get
curious.
up.
It was his fancy version of Eldritch Blast.
Mm.
How do I get rid of the frightened? I gotta make a saving throw at the end.
Yeah. So you've used half your movement and your action so far.
Let's do the same spell, but on Maxon.
Okay.
Oh,
A spell
He is
for me?
flying. Does that matter?
no.
It's got unlimited height. Doesn't sound right.
5-foot cube.
Right.
So, yeah, put it on him, I guess.
So you want it floating in the air.
Form of flying.
How? I mean, you can do it 3-dimensionally. Maxon, how high are you flying right now?
I'm only like 15 feet up.
Okay, he's 5th. So the cube is 15 feet up.
Uh,
It's basically a block like in Mario Brothers.
It's a healing bat.
Sure. Okay, the other half of your movement?
I'm gonna stay, but I'd like to try to get rid of this fear. How do I do that?
At the end of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw. You're fucking good at wisdom, so... Yeah, there you go!
Hooray.
Now we don't have to worry about that anymore, because once you've gotten out of it, you're immune for 24 hours, so nobody has to worry about that anymore.
You guys, I'm not afraid.
You gonna use your movement, or are you done?
I'm done. It's my turn.
Meowmix is going to throw... He's not really sure who's in the most danger right now. He's going to give it to Grimgar. And I'm trying to figure out how many times he's done it. It can't be too many more. Grimgar gets 9.
Sweet.
Maxon's haste has got to be ending soon, too. How many turns do you think this combat has been, guys?
It's like 8 turns.
Yeah, we'll say this is the 9th turn.
That can't be right.
Could be.
It's around there.
We can scroll
Something
back and
like
look
that.
like
Maybe it's close. I used 6 spells.
you. Okay.
Maybe 7.
I was going to guess 7 or 8.
Have gone by. We'll say this is the 8th round then. Alright, so we're in the 8th round. So Grimgar's got 3 more turns before it's been 10.
Okay.
They were in the 8th round. Yelmix still doesn't have all that much he can do except come up and stab that again. Guess that's the only thing that makes any sense to do. He's going to move up and then go back, so I'm not going to bother moving him. Guitar. Oh, God. So he rolls an 8 and misses the ruby. Just completely whiffs. Dragon!
Womp.
Scared. And now it's the dragon's turn.
Not the dragon.
Yeah, meal mix.
The dragon is going to go right here.
Oh, he's
And
gonna
is
Kamehameha.
going to make sure. Oh yeah, I forgot that they messed that up. Roll20 in a lot of ways is not as good as D&D Beyond at having all the proper text. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she's gonna Shadow Breath. So Grimgar, Urkin, and Theron need to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm
balls.
gonna use my rank insignia
yeah.
on this. That's my last one.
Right?
Actually, not terrible.
That's the one you gotta call before you roll, or no?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember what it does.
Yeah, that one I do. I think lucky I can choose depending on the roll. Yeah, I just rolled again, I guess. Wow.
Yay.
DC was 18.
God damn it.
So you had to roll a 20 or a 19.
Yeah. Darity's -1.
Oh, I
That's
didn't mean
rough.
to click that. Oh well.
Oh, 12. Yay.
Alright, everybody who failed takes 35 necrotic. That's Grimgar takes 70.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Grimgar just died, I think.
Yeah, I did.
Humanoid reduced to 0 hit points. Did you add what Meowmix gave you?
Yes, I had.
Okay. Yeah, you're dead.
If I didn't pass that, I would have gotten one shot at full health.
Mm-hmm. Grimgar goes to 0 hit points. He dies. An undead shadow rises from his corpse and acts immediately after Nervarim.
Wait. He died?
Yeah, he died. Shadow. That was a really high roll on the damage.
4 7s, 4 6s, and an 8. And 1 5. That's insane. Not a single one.
Oh well, I'll just have to put it. Alright. Action. And then she's gonna fly right in here. Okay, Grimgar is dead. So it's Theron's turn.
Oh, damn. Well. This stinks. Do I think this dragon would be resistant to necrotic since it's been using necrotic?
Your impression is that right now she's immune to physical damage and resistant to everything else.
Oh, I thought we haven't destroyed the ruby still.
No, it's
Unfortunate.
Meowmix missed with what could have been the killing blow on the crystal.
Max
He
and
rolled
Nerkin
an
didn't
8.
attack it.
Maxon did. He attacked it once with necrotic damage, so it did no damage. And he hit it twice else with the arrow and got it into this state in the first place. Urkin had to use his turn to escape from being restrained.
Gotcha.
How come? How come his teeth do like piercing and necrotic, but my arrow doesn't do piercing and necrotic?
Because your bow turns your arrows into necrotic energy, and the dragon's teeth does the piercing damage, and his breath does the necrotic damage.
There's
Which,
nothing
since you're
about.
in a bite, that's how it happens.
There's no like added piercing to like or it being an arrow of any kind or anything.
Erkin, you got to make a saving throw for your healing spirit.
We did.
Oh, you didn't take your concentration off.
I got 11.
Yeah,
What do you got? 15 or something?
it did
What?
35 damage to you, so you needed to get a
17?
Yeah.
18? Yeah, okay.
What spot do I need to be in to be able to do melee damage to the ruby?
The giant ape dropped it right where it is on the screen. Maybe you can't. Can you not see the ruby?
I can see the chandelier.
Can't see the ruby, can you? There.
So do I have to be on the space right next to it in order to hit it?
Yes.
At the border. Okay.
One of those 4. I haven't been giving anybody else a hard time on it because I figure they're hitting it and then stepping back or whatever, but since the dragon's right there now, it matters.
Huh. It said it was 30 feet away, but apparently not. How is that possible? It says 25 feet to the space, but then when I actually move my guy, it's not even close.
Because it's measuring actual distance, it's not going by the number of squares. Because like diagonal.
I never know if I should move diagonal like here or if I should go here then here. That's technically 10
I mean,
feet.
if you're trying to get the measurement actually right, you should do the thing where it makes the yellow arrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, doing right now. Yeah, it's 25 feet. Okay.
Because then it shows. I don't know if I just showed it to you, but
yeah, I just did. I picked up my piece, right clicked, and then
yeah, it shows you how
so
far.
25 feet. So
Uh-huh.
I will use my short sword to try to smash it.
Okay. Okay, it does 8 damage. It's just barely not enough to break it. You can like see through it in parts. It's so close to breaking.
Never thought we'd be just fighting a ruby this long.
It's magic items are hard to destroy. Okay, you misty step away. If you want to go one more space away, you can, because the dragon's opportunity attack range is 10 feet instead of 5. So you could have stepped back 5, then misty stepped.
Okay.
If you want to move 5 more.
I also have 5 feet of movement left.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, after that, you mean 5 feet after that?
Yeah.
You
no.
use 20
you're
or
right,
25
you're right,
to
you're
get.
right.
Okay,
You use
sorry.
25. You're right.
All right. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense to move after you misty step anyway, but. All right.
Yeah, in real life. Okay.
Legendary action. He's going to, or she is going to swing her tail at Erkin. Miss. Maxon, you're up.
Shoot the ruby.
Natural 20. All right, that's perfect. Yeah, your arrow strikes the ruby and it shatters. The dragon cries out when that happens, and the other thing that happens, light is now out. So you are now in complete darkness. The dragon is now a lot harder to see since there's no light in this room.
What's happening to the dragon?
She looks angry. You
It's
can
not
you
done.
can certainly tell there was an effect, but it's not
Mhm.
something you can see.
Can I roll this to see what's happening?
What do you want to roll?
Uh,
Because I just told you that you can't see any change. So what
oh,
are you trying to do?
You can see, right? Like your character can see right now.
He's got dark vision.
Oh.
yeah, I got dark vision.
Okay. Thought that might be what you're talking about, but now
I'm
I
just
have no
trying to-
idea.
I'm just trying to see like what happened with the ruby dragon.
You smashed the ruby and the dragon had no change, but you yelled.
But you screamed out as though in pain.
You know that from the poem that there's something to do with destroying the ruby. So you're sure that it's some effect, I would think.
But what does it all mean?
All right. So do you just stand there for your turn? Are you gonna do something? Because unless you tell me what you want, what
I'll
you
try and
mean
shoot
by
it again.
you want to figure it out, I don't know what that means.
I miss Grimgar.
Do
I'll shoot
Do
it.
something.
I can't I can't even think of like a silly thing to suggest
Shoot it.
for you to do.
Alright.
Okay. That misses. 15 misses. I also the shadow was supposed to have a turn, so I forgot about it, so I'm gonna do that right now. It's just gonna attack Meow Mix. Natural 1, so doesn't matter. Grimgar Shadow. Okay, so that's one attack you missed. What else do you do?
Does he have like my cape and stuff?
It's a shadow, so no.
Was Grimgar evil?
I mean, I don't
Can't
have a
he
way.
can't say that. I can't answer that question.
I don't have a way of helping Grimgar. I'll try
Grimgar's
and
dead.
shoot.
I don't know.
I'll try and shoot a fossilization arrow at the dragon with my
Okay.
courier's longbow.
Go ahead. You missed.
Oh well.
This is completely like Maxon. To all of a sudden, the dragon can now be damaged, and he rolls a 2 and a 3 on his attacks.
No, that's
That's insane. That is
funny.
insane. Your modifier is plus 13.
I could use my inspiration that I never use.
Sure, you want to use it to add it to or to reroll on that attack?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
This one.
10 damage is what counts. You missed.
Wow.
Now you still have 2 attacks. One attack. You still have 1 attack left because you're still hasted.
Oh yeah. We agreed to that.
So you have 1 more attack.
I gotta
Make
make
sure you
it
mark
count.
off. Make sure you mark off your inspiration.
I
Should I
never
make it?
rolled my concentration.
Oh yeah. Well,
Because
you need a high roll. You need a 17.
What is the roll?
Yeah, somebody else.
Concentration.
Constitution.
Somebody else roll. Make sure it's not.
Okay, it's still up. That was going to cause
Okay.
serious retcon problems,
What is retcon?
having to go back and change what happened.
Recon.
When this spell ends, Maxon misses a turn.
I don't
Ah.
know what else to shoot now.
Retroactive continuity.
Other than the Dragon Slayer arrow.
You don't have regular arrows left?
No, I still have arrows left.
Shoot a Dragon Slayer arrow, see what happens.
Alright.
That was a Dragon Slayer arrow?
Well, with the bow, yeah.
Okay. The 23 strikes the dragon, and it hits.
Hey.
What's the
So-
Dragon Slayer arrow do?
The dragon takes 11 damage. It's not as good as it sounds, but it's very good.
Kills it and
So
revives your
Yeah,
friend.
right.
kills it immediately.
Slaying, I think it's under slaying. Ammunition of slaying, maybe? Arrow of slaying.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's hard to find. The creature has to make a Constitution saving throw. (16).
Fail.
Nope.
That's a fail. Let me take a look at the. How much damage is it?
60,
10. She's gonna take the damage. She's not gonna use a legendary resistance. So roll 60-10.
There's
Probably be like
5,
33 damage or something. 29, yeah. So she takes a total of 40 damage from that arrow. You can tell that hurt a lot. She's not bloodied or anything. I mean, she's still a dragon, but 40 damage is a lot of damage.
Aha. Feel my wrath.
All right. Bonus action or movement.
For move. Take half cover behind this thing.
Okay.
Because I know that other guy got half cover.
Legendary action. Second one. Tail on Urkin again.
Don't do it.
21. Does that hit?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay. Urkin. Got a dragon all up in your grill.
Alright, I'm going to whip it.
Okay. Yep. 11 slashing.
I'm going to whip it again.
11 slashing.
Then I'm going to cast a 3rd level Healing Spirit.
Okay.
Like over here or something. Now, wherever I end up. So let's say I'm going to run away.
And she can't opportunity attack you, or what's the rule?
If I try to melee someone, they can't opportunity attack me.
Okay. You're going to right there?
Yeah, and I get 2d6 from that.
Okay. About time a spell you use does something.
That's it.
Okay. Third legendary action, she's gonna try to hit Meow Mix with her tail. That hits. That hurts him a lot. 18 damage is not good for him. He's got to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain his spell. He does. Now it's his turn. He's gonna give this 2d6 to himself. And jeez. I think the smart thing for him to do is to make himself invisible. That's what he's going to do.
Say, don't do it. It doesn't work against dragons.
He's never fought a dragon before. I'll have him check to see if he knows. We will make this a dragon knowledge is just intelligence. So intelligence. Oh, okay, he doesn't do that then. I would say a 15 is good enough to know. Give him that spell slot back.
I know from experience.
Alright. He's gonna try Fairy Fire. He's gonna try Fairy Fire on the dragon and the shadow, and they have to make This is a dexterity save, really? Yeah. Shadow fails, which is funny. The dragon fails. She's gonna legendary resist that.
Not fair.
That's the second one. Fairy Fire. Oh, I don't know which thing that should be. Let's just do that. Remember that we have advantage on attacks. He's not gonna move. He doesn't want to take an opportunity attack. But now it is Nervareem's turn. Okay. Maxon broke the thing.
No, it was
Maxon broke
it wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Meowmix will use his opportunity attack. Ah ha ha! He hits! Dragon takes 4 slashing damage.
Meowmix broke the ruby I saw.
She's gonna try to bite you. Miss. Claw. Your AC is 19 right now because of... Or no, wait. Is it normally 15 and now it's 17?
No, it's normally 17. Pretty sure.
Is it? You just check.
No, it's just the 2's not adding to whatever's showing on here.
Dragon Guard breastplate. AC is 14 plus 2 for Dex is 16. You have something else that adds to AC?
Yeah, there's something that gives me another +1.
Did I not name him? And then whatever the sword is you have.
The
Do you have a
sword,
ring of
it's only when
protection?
he's using it.
Oh.
Is there a ring of protection or something on?
I know we've looked at this before.
It is. So there's something that made it another +1. I can't remember. Raconteurs shield. I don't know. That was a long time ago.
What's your AC right now?
I've calculated. Well, the
Supposed to
oh
be
wait, the
7.
breastplate is it's normally
17.
14, but it's a +1. Yeah, so it's 15 plus 2. So yeah, your AC is 19 right now, so that's a miss.
Mhm.
That's a hit. 29.
Mhm.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Theron.
Okay. Fine. Alright. Now, using my brain, would I
Huh?
expect necrotic damage to affect a shadow dragon using necrotic energy?
Based on the rolls you've made before, you are not sure.
It's the only reason I'm asking is my best spell for single target damage is blight, and that's necrotic damage.
Yep. You're not sure.
Okay. Then I am just gonna use Cone of Cold.
Okay. She makes a con save.
Con save, yep.
Yep. Con save. All right. She failed. She will take the damage. She's got 1 legendary resistance left. How much is it? 36?
36, yeah.
Right, she is more than bloodied with that hit. You can see as she gets hit by that, she's starting to look worried.
Yeah, and I did that in the name of Grimguard, just so you guys know.
Yeah. The anger that she's been showing is breaking a little bit and turning into fear.
She's gonna try and run away.
She might.
Anything else?
Yeah, sure.
We will stop fighting you if you can save Grimgar, the dwarf you just killed. But if not, we're going to kill you.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Eye on dragons.
I forgot to attack. Yeah, mix again, it missed.
Ugh.
Okay.
Can I use inspiration?
I didn't really feel it.
You can. Yeah.
Well, do I think the dragon's gonna care of me or even have anything to do? Like, is this with Theron? I think this is a stupid thing to even expect the dragon to care.
Negotiating with a dragon after you started fighting it, like, they're cocky enough to think that you can't kill them no matter how strong you are, and then they're so fast that if she decided she wanted to run away, you think that she would be confident that she'd be able to do that too. You also have no reason to believe that a dragon can bring somebody back to life. If she has a magic item that can do it, killing her would get you there anyway.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I mean, your persuasion's -1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it then.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Legendary action. She's gonna tail whip Maxon.
No.
Yeah, 11 bludgeoning. And remember, Theron, you are. I didn't mark it anywhere. You are resistant to acid, if that ever matters.
Yeah.
Okay, Maxon, you are up, and this is the last turn of haste. When haste ends, you're gonna miss a turn.
Oh no.
So be careful. I don't know.
Alright.
Oh wait, does it end? No, it'll end at the beginning of Theron's turn. Is when it'll end.
I have one more ice arrow I want to shoot at it.
Well, you're in melee right now, so you have disadvantage.
I don't want to do that. I'll move there.
Do you want to take the opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Bite. You take 20 damage.
Oh, goody.
Okay, ice arrow. She makes a Constitution saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
This auto hits, I think.
Yeah, that does.
Natural 20.
So lame.
Hey, she is actually rolled pretty bad tonight, other than the acid damage roll or the shadow damage roll. She's missed a lot.
Killed Grimbugger. No.
Yep. Ice
Doesn't it
arrow.
still
Oh, I
do
keep leaving
damage?
this up. Sorry, Taz. Target takes 4d6 or half on a success. So
You said
roll 4d6. So she's going to take 5 damage from that. Alright, 3 more attacks.
Well then, just go 1,
Hit.
2.
Miss.
I'm gonna do a sharpshooter on this one.
Okay, so minus 5 to the attack. Right? Miss.
I have no more superiority dice, so.
Mhm.
Movement's over here. Come and get me, bitch. Guess I'm done for a while. It also gives me a thing that makes it so that I ignore half cover and stuff.
Yeah. So given the legendary action situation, she is going to use her last 2 legendary actions this turn to do the acid burst thing. And Meowmix is within 15 feet. So he's got to make a dexterity save. He fails. 3d6 plus 6. 15 damage. And then he's got to make a concentration. He's down to 25 hit points. He's got to make a concentration check. He succeeds. That's her last legendary action this turn. Erkin!
Gotta heal myself.
Yep.
Then I'll go like within 10 feet of him and whip him twice.
Okay.
Whip. Hey, it's a good one.
Hey, there you go. 14. That's a hit. 12.
And I will. I'm invisible, kind of, because I'm in darkness. Then I'm gonna run back to there.
Uh-huh.
And I will do nothing.
Okay. Meowmix. Okay, so this is the last time he gets to use his other thing. Because it's been a minute. That's out. He will, guess, heal himself. Because he's pretty hurt. 10 means a lot to him. I guess he's just going to... He doesn't want to attack the shadow because he doesn't know what the shadow means. He's going to try to move away from it. It'll opportunity attack him. Misses again. And then infestation is only 30 feet. So he's just got to make sure he's close enough to the dragon. 10 feet closer. Infestation. Constitution save. Wow, fail. With a plus 10.
Nice.
Takes 10 poison damage. She is looking really rough after that hit.
Does she move into the acid?
Does she what?
Doesn't that spell like make you like go in a direction 5 feet or something?
I don't know. Does it? Infestation? Move 5 feet in a random direction if it can move. Okay. 1 is north. Okay. It is the dragon's turn. Okay. "45 feet. 60 feet. Meowmix is going to make an opportunity attack. Miss. She's going to use her action to dash. Okay. Theron, you're up.
I am far away.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well. Can I roll something to see what I think of the Grimgar Shadow thing? Is it just the effect as the spell? Is that what that is?
You can make an Arcana check.
Ugh.
You don't know.
Fair. Okay. Guess I'll start off by moving.
That might get easier when it's not a 6-second thought.
Yeah. So that was 30 feet.
I mean, and she is obviously running away. No roll
Yeah.
required.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if I need to use a speed move to try to catch up. I have Dimension Door as an option, but I won't be able to attack if I use it. I doubt I'll catch up any other way, though. Fuck, this is tough.
You do have your concentration back, too.
Right. This fucking polymorph help.
Oh, I forgot to have the shadow go again, too. Doing that. It's missed every single time on Meowmix. I don't even look because it's been under a 10 every time. So I don't even know. I haven't even looked at his AC.
We should keep this shadow to know if like people are evil.
All right, I'm gonna use Misty Step again. See what I can see after I move. I can move.
What do you want to do?
Misty Stepping again.
Okay.
To there. Just click it, and I still can't see him. But
You still have an action left, right?
Yep. I can't use any big spells. Gotta use my dash. Yeah, I guess I'll dash. There he is.
She
Yeah, and then I'm done. Then can't do anything else.
Okay. Legendary action. She's gonna try to hit you with her tail. It's got a 15-foot range. You take 10 bludgeoning damage. Maxon, you miss your turn.
But what about
Your haste
my-
ended. You miss a turn. What about your what?
what about my nothing?
Yeah, he's right.
You never thought of that.
Legendary action again.
What
Take
about
10
my
more
legendary
bludgeoning,
action?
Varian.
You're doing great, Taryn.
Hurricane.
I'm gonna heal myself. 2d6. Alright. Alright, let's go down here. That's a 10. 20. 30 feet. There he is.
Kill him.
40.
Sure.
45. Let's. That lasts forever. Let's cast Hunter's Mark level. How's the level work? Third or fourth level, I get extra stuff for tracking. Okay, let's cast Hunter's Mark level 2 is all I can do.
Okay.
Just doesn't do anything. And I'll whip him.
Alright.
Whip.
Why does it say 15 plus 3?
I don't know, I checked the Hunter's Mark thing. But that shouldn't affect that.
Alright, I gotta figure out what this attack roll was. You rolled a 3. Plus 5 for your dex. Plus 4 because it's... What in the world is going on? I don't know what any of that means.
Neither do I. It like mixed stuff. What if I just do it again?
You're proficient. So the whip should be plus 5 plus 4, right? It has that. And then plus 3 because it's a plus 3 whip. And then do you get some other benefit for it being a one-handed weapon?
No. Maybe proficiency. That's about it.
Anyway, your total attack is supposed to be a plus 12. So I guess that's a 15. That must just be a 15.
It says Hunter's Mark, give him a +3.
It did. That's what the
Yeah.
plus 3
Oh,
is.
because it's set as a global attack modifier, not a global damage modifier. That's why.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's 15 and a 12.
Let me make sure that's unchecked before I. Yeah, it should be 15 and 12. There we go. Okay. So that misses. 15 is a miss.
I use my special ability to whip him again.
Or to basically re-attack.
Reattack.
Okay.
I wasn't checked that time, so it's an extra d6.
Okay, roll a d6. Okay. 14 damage.
Now we'll do a second whip.
Okay.
Check the box.
Nice. All right, Erkin, how do you kill this dragon? You can feel free to make it a cutscene.
Okay, I got a whip. I'm chasing him, and I.
So you come running into the room as the dragon basically bitch slaps Theron with its tail twice, right? And you come running past, like as the tail is like flying over your head, smashing Theron, and you come sprinting into the room.
I see like a flash of light, like in an anime.
Then I whip him right in the butthole.
Right. First whip right in his butthole.
Goes
or her
inside
butthole.
of him.
Right. You and it zooms in too, and you see the tip of the whip go into the butthole, and then.
Got him.
Okay, that's the first whip.
No, that's the first.
You hit twice. Then what do you do?
Right.
How do you kill it?
Then for the finishing blow, a second shot to the butthole.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
We're about to stomach with your whip.
I don't want to think about it.
His intestines come out with your whip.
And the dragon's butthole splits in two.
It's no longer just a hole.
And the backside of the dragon just spills open, and she smashes down onto the giant mousetrap covered in meat, and just slides into the wall and doesn't move.
Got him in the butthole, Theron.
Good shot.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I'm all done.
All right. Meow Mix on his turn is like looking around, and he says, "Maxon, what do I do about this shadow?"
Don't kill it. We might need it.
Well, then what do I do to it?
Keep it occupied. I don't know. Try and take it to the other side of the room. Like I was doing with the dragon.
All right. So he's just gonna try to run away from the shadow. That's gonna make an opportunity attack on him. Finally hits him. He takes 9 necrotic damage. And his strength is reduced by 1d4. Alright, so his strength goes down by 2. And he'll just run all the way to the wall using his action. Theron, dragon just died.
Okay. It's wonderful. SL 5, 10, 15, 30. I try again with the shadow, and if it makes sense to even keep it alive.
Sure, make a religion check this time. So there are plenty of necrotic type spells that can kill a creature at 0 hit points without it being able to make death saves. And that's because death saving throws really represent you bleeding out, and is whatever rendered you incapacitated. Is that fatal, or is that something you can just lay there and survive from? That's what death saving throws represent. A lot of times when you get hit by a necrotic attack that brings you to 0, you just die because necrotic energy is literally sucking your life force out, and if that brings you to 0, you're just dead. Okay? Spells that can rip your spirit out would typically make you into a ghost or send you into the ethereal plane or something. You, with a 25 religion, do not believe that Grimgar's soul would come out of his body and be a shadow. So you think that's just an effect of somebody dying at 0 that a shadow is raised. You don't think that's Grimgar.
Okay, so it's not. It really doesn't have anything to do with Grimgar in my mind. It's more just
You
magic.
don't think so?
Okay. Then in that case, I will shoot it with Ray of Frost.
Wow. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You just did 33 damage with a cantrip. Well, the shadow had 16 hit points.
I'm really mad at the shadow because Grimgar is dead.
So you just vaporize it. And we are out of initiative.
Okay. I run to Grimgar. Meowmix, do you know any clerics that could possibly save him if we were to somehow teleport out of here?
Clerics probably not, but powerful druids, yes.
Wait. I thought the dragon had something magical on him that could save him.
When did he tell us that?
I heard someone say it earlier.
No, that was more Joe just saying he might have a magic item, but that would be the only thing. So you can check him, but no one was saying that was for a fact.
I said that because Theron suggested that the dragon might.
Yeah.
You don't have any
more
clue.
speculation than anything.
Yeah.
Do you see a dragon horde anywhere?
You can check those chests over there, Max, and quick.
One's right here.
Yes.
Check.
Okay, which one are you checking?
The one I'm in front of right now.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta see which one's which here. Okay, you're checking the bottom one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is a dull gray chest made out of some kind of metal with hinges that blend into the rest of the structure with a rusted metal lock on it.
What's the other one look like?
The other one is a stone chest with metal hinges and no lock.
I'll open that one.
Okay. You open that chest, and inside you see a half plate armor made out of some kind of fancy metal.
Take it.
Right. It's like reddish metal.
Okay.
So I don't know. Put in your inventory reddish half plate, and we can talk about that later.
Okay, in a second. I want to check the other one.
Okay.
Say it has a lock on it though.
Yeah, the one you're in front of right now has a lock on it. A rusted metal lock.
Can I try and break the lock if it's rusted?
Sure. How are you gonna break it?
With my Forger's Fist.
Okay. Make a Forger's Fist attack. Yeah, you smash the lock.
I'm gonna open it up.
Okay, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow, what?
So this was a trap spell. It had a DC of 12. So what did you guys roll here?
Can I roll inspiration here?
So Yogi Bear failed, takes 30 damage, goes to 0 hit points. Erkin succeeded and takes 15. Maxon failed. You take 30 damage, Maxon.
Oh man.
And Theron failed. You take 30 damage. Alright, so Theron and Yogi Bear are both now at 0 hit points. We're not going to do initiative, but we're gonna go in some kind of order here. Erkin, Maxon opened the chest and a fireball went off, knocking out 2 of the 4 of you that are still alive.
You son of a bitch.
So what do you do?
I can do a healing spirit on the 2 of them to bring them all back, I think.
Okay. How do you do that? Do you have
Level-
spell slots left?
I have 2 level 2 spells, so I'll do
Okay.
a level 2.
Okay, so we will say that if you cast that on one of them, say Theron, and then drag Yogi Bear through it after that, we can do some healing. How many rounds total does it have?
8 d6s.
Okay, so between the 4 of you, why don't you hand out 8 sets of 2d6? And do this kind of fast, like call out a name, roll 2d6, call it a name.
Alright, Meow Mix gets some of that. Theron gets some of this.
Yeah.
Meow Mix gets 4, Theron gets 7.
Give that to Maxon.
Which one?
You get the 10.
It hadn't popped up yet. Okay, Maxon gets 10.
And I got like 5 more.
5 more.
Let's give 3 to Theron and 2 to Maxon. 3 to Theron, 2 to Maxon. Except they're d6s, aren't they? Ah, shit. 2ds. No, it's only 1d6 each.
Was it only 1 each?
Yeah, it's only 1.
Oh, this is really confusing then.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you gave to start out with, you gave 2 of them to Meowmix, he got 4. You gave 2 of them to Theron, he got 7. You gave 2 of them to Max and he got 10. So you've got a 3 and a 4 left to hand out.
3 to Theron, 4 to Maxon.
Okay, so Theron, you got a total of 10. And Maxon got a total of 14. Added to the 4 you had before. Didn't you only have 4, Maxon?
I
Didn't you
had
only have
4.
4 before? So you're at
Plus-
18, Maxon.
No, 4 plus 10.
The math is more confusing than that.
Oh.
Just trust me, you're at 18.
Okay.
Because Chris and
Yeah.
me miscommunicated on how many d6s it was. So what Meowmix is going to do is he is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Theron. That's his last spell. So you get 20, Theron.
Okay.
Meowmix is going to go stand over here. Just so we don't all die if something else happens.
We should let the shadow kill him.
You could maybe teleport Grimoire's body to a druid.
Wait. Let's dump him in.
I mean,
No.
whatever we need to do, sure. But if you're gonna keep opening stuff, I'm gonna stand over here so that we don't all die.
Yeah, I think we're done with that. We gotta hurry anyway.
What was in the chest?
He didn't look in. It exploded.
Mom, it's me and you are just gonna try to take care of Grimgar. You guys can stay here and loot dragons and chests. We just gotta go quick.
Have fun, guys.
Okay. Well, because of the fireball and everything, you're like past a minute already. He was dead for a number of rounds, and then you used the healing spirit, and that would have taken like at least 3 rounds, dragging people through and all.
Is a minute the cutoff for
Revivify? The one after that's like a week, something like that, or a day.
Okay.
Maybe it's a day.
And in that case, we have time then.
So you can't revivify anyway. So he'll stand over there.
What if I purify his body?
With what?
No.
Raised dead is 10 days.
My ring of nourishment.
Raised dead is 10 days. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Meowmix says,
will-
"Well, no one I know knows raised dead, but I think I know somebody who can reincarnate him."
Okay.
He might not be a dwarf anymore.
I think that's for the best.
That's a win right there, I think. Yeah.
I think that's good. I think we all win here.
Yeah.
You can do that.
You get to choose whether to come back with reincarnate.
I don't know. Look it up. I'm trying to see what else, what other funny business Chris is going to get into.
I was gonna eat his body.
Okay.
No, don't eat his body.
I got the ring.
Don't eat his body.
Well, if he gets reincarnated, then can I use body?
Oh, can't you turn him into food?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But why do you want to? Can't you just eat something? There's a whole dragon over there you could eat.
No,
Fine.
Target soul isn't free or willing to do so. The spell fails.
There you go.
Good. No.
I mean that'll be. Is there any other people you know? Yamix?
No,
Like, no, that's the only reincarnate is the only thing you know of.
that's a really high level spell.
Yeah, I imagine. I'm just, I think he likes being a dwarf.
I mean, I'm an Emerald Enclave guy. Like, we don't know clerics.
Do you know someone who might know clerics?
No.
Well, are you Urkin? Do your elves do clericy?
Do elves do clericy?
Yeah, you've got clerics. You've got some clerics.
Some clerics.
You don't know if they know high level reviving magic.
Kind of far away from the old forest.
Been to we've been to regular churches and stuff, things like that, but we haven't been to a place.
Those type of places, typically the max level they have is level 3, which is revivify.
The only cleric I can even think of. Well, I don't even think she is a cleric. The only priestess I know.
Viviel is not a cleric.
Yeah. And she might know some, but I don't know where they would be.
Nobody has any items, huh?
I have a diamond.
Keep that because that might be useful. Well, definitely be useful. It's a diamond, but
Yeah, white substance.
Okay, can I drag Grimgar's body? Oh, I just backed out of the thing. So he looted one chest and it had stuff, and the other chest blew up.
Yeah, but he never looked inside it.
Is the lid open?
Yes.
I'll take a peek.
Body
Okay.
over.
Drag his body over there. Okay. Looking inside the chest, you see a small jewelry box with no lock.
Oh, I thought you said it got blown up.
You opened it and a fireball went off in your face, so you didn't see
Oh.
what was inside.
Oh, you said it.
I said you opened it up and then yeah, I said you opened it up and then it blew up. But
I thought you
like,
said what was in it. I thought you said what was in it exploded. I would have looked in it.
no, I've tried to say it a number of different ways. Chris understood what was going on.
Finders keepers. I'm gonna go in the corner and open it up. I think.
All right. You go into the corner over by the dead guy,
Yeah.
and you open the jewelry box.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh man, that sucks. The DC on that one was a 19.
No. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
You take 33 lightning damage.
Holy shit.
I'm down.
So Erkin opens up the box. There's a bright flash of light as electricity, a bolt of electricity shoots out of the box, striking him in the face. And he goes down.
Oh boy.
What do you guys do?
I will go over to him and give him a healing potion.
Okay. Erkin, make one death save because you're gonna have to dash to get over to him. So you can't do that on your first turn, Theron.
Okay.
We'll just see
Oh
what
wait, what's he
happens here.
doing up there? Never mind. I wasn't
He
thinking. What's he
succeeded.
doing?
Okay. So Theron, you're gonna give him a healing potion.
Healing potion. Hard to see what is it? 2d4? Is that what it is?
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
10 health.
Nice.
It's in the box.
A ring and a bracelet.
I give them to Theron. Say, what are these?
I will take them and look at them.
Are you casting stuff right now?
First off, what are they made out of? Are they like silver?
No, the bracelet's silver. The ring. The ring appears to be gold, but has like purple veins in it. Never seen anything like that before.
I will use my what's it called? Identify. Right. Yeah. Identify.
Okay, so that's gonna take you 10 minutes, or are you casting the spell?
10 minutes.
Well, 11 minutes, but on which you've so far found 3 things. What are you casting that on?
Item.
Which one?
The veiny item?
The ring?
Ring, I guess?
Yeah, it's a ring of telekinesis.
Ooh. Here, you want this? Ring of telekinesis.
You can use it to carry Grimgar's dead body around.
You might be able to do that. It doesn't need a tune.
Find it. Another one that I didn't have in the thing.
We can do like a weekend at Bernie's thing.
Give me a second to get it. There we go.
Telekinesis.
It does require a tune.
Telekinesis is actually a high-level spell, but the fact that you can only target objects that aren't being worn or carried is the downside to it. Normally, with telekinesis, when you cast that, you could actually pick people up and throw them. So it's at will, but you can only pick up things that aren't being. It's good for using the force to grab stuff, though.
I want to use the force.
Yeah.
It's like a Theron item.
Whose inventory should I put that in?
Do you want it, Chris?
You carry. Can you lift people?
No.
Dead bodies are objects.
But if they weren't dead, then no.
No, it says you can cast telekinesis at will, but you can only target objects that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah, I wouldn't think a person is worn or carried.
It's not an object, though.
Okay. What if they're like really just.
No.
Okay.
He's not going to hear you at all, Chris.
You knew where I was going.
Okay, I'm just going to add this to my attunement sheet and put it in nobody's inventory for now and hope one of you puts it in.
You can put it in mine.
Why can I never spell telekinesis? Anybody still got that open?
Yeah.
T-E-
Tele.
Uh-huh.
Kinesis.
K-I-N-E-S-I-S?
Yes.
Okay.
Spell this, and he just breaks it up into 2 parts.
Right.
What a dick.
Telekinesis. Ding! You got it.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tele, like telephone. Yes. Kinesis.
Kinesis.
That's how you win the autistic spelling.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'll identify the bracelet now.
Okay. So another 11 minutes. That is a bracelet of stabilization.
Sweet. We should have given that to. We should give that to Urkin.
Spare the dying. Spare the...
Well, it wouldn't have helped Grimgar.
Yeah, it wouldn't have. That's why I said change it to Urkin.
Yeah.
Durkin does die a lot.
It's true. You want to take that, Urkin? It's not. It doesn't require attunement, apparently.
Interesting.
Does not.
Yes.
So keep in mind the way it works. Once per day, when you are dying at the start of your turn, you can choose to automatically stabilize without rolling a death saving throw, which means it doesn't happen right when you get hit. The option appears at the beginning of each turn you start dying. So you can wait until you have 2 fails before you do it, if you want. It's any turn you start while you're dying. You can also cast the spell Sparing of the Dying as an action without requiring material components, so you need to add that spell to your spell list.
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
Yep. It's an auto succeed on the medicine check to stabilize.
While we're doing this, do you want to go check the dragon for reward type stuff?
I'll do that.
Don't any dragon traps again.
Don't open anything.
Give me the armor first. I want to identify it.
The red armor?
Yeah, I'll identify that next.
Yeah.
Okay. The armor is a mithril half plate of acid resistance +1. So it's got 3 attributes to it. It's mithril, it is +1, and it's acid resistance.
It's pretty cool. It gets to Venom Fang, right? Or is he poison?
Yeah, there isn't. I guess I can make an item for this. Kind of hard to. Well, mithril means that you do not have stealth disadvantage, even if it's heavy armor. Mithril is very light.
Doesn't Grimgar already have a mithril plate armor?
No, he's wearing dwarven plate armor.
I do have mithril, but I don't wear it. I'm wearing the Dwarven one because it's much better.
Mithril
No,
half
didn't save
plate
your life.
of acid.
No, it's not for dexterity. It's for armor class.
Yeah.
I'm in for Shadow Breath.
So maybe no one wants to use that. I don't know. Or you could sell it. I'll add it to the magic items. It's non-attunement too, so somebody needs to just add that to their inventory.
Wait, what's it called again?
Mithril half plate of acid resistance +1.
So refreshed. You'll see it.
I'm sorting it alphabetically right now. I didn't make an item for it before because all of its attributes aren't like specific to an item. Like mithril could be any kind of armor, acid resistance could be any kind of armor, +1 could be any kind of armor. So there isn't. If you made a specific entry for every type of option, there would be like 10,000 different armors. It's there now. Not that I wrote very much.
Yeah.
Onto that, Maxon.
Yeah. I'm not gonna wear it though.
That's fine. Just hold on to it for now.
Okay. What else are people doing?
I want to check the dragon out.
Okay. What are you doing to it to check it out?
Something similar that I did to Bronze View.
Tell me what you're trying to do. What are you trying to accomplish?
Get dragon parts that are valuable.
Dragon parts. Okay. Okay. You can make either a medicine check or wait. I see what I meant there. Okay. What's higher for you, medicine or dexterity?
Definitely dexterity.
+5. Okay. Roll a D100 and add 5.
D100. And +5.
Holy shit.
It's pretty good, I'd say.
102.
Wow. Okay, 102. I didn't expect you to actually roll that high just because it's not very good odds. You managed to collect 6 teeth. I'll write this down.
Whoa.
6 teeth, 1 wing, 3
wing.
claws,
wing.
4 scales, and 3 vials of blood.
Whoa.
Wow.
Just gonna that. Here for now. And the 16. Yeah. Well then. I have looted the dragon.
That's
Okay.
enough. That's enough. If you can find somebody that can make that into stuff, that's enough to make a lot of stuff.
Must find the dragon crafter.
Can I check and see if first off, remember if we have any teleportation disc uses left?
He would have told you.
Or
Grimgar?
0?
No, we don't.
It was refreshed every day.
Week.
No, once a week. You get another one back on September 22nd. Today is September 17th.
Well, you're gonna come back as
I'm
something
sorry.
else.
It's the 16th. September 16th.
10 days. You got 10 days.
His body's gonna start to smell after 10 days.
That's if he wants to reincarnate. But it's all we've got to go off of, so.
I mean, maybe he'll be something nice.
Maybe it'll be a Kenku.
Yeah.
He'll be a dragon.
Grimgar would be very vengeful if he didn't come back as dwarf.
Well, he has the final say, right? He can say yay or nay.
You get to pick what he goes back as? Is it random?
You don't know.
Okay.
But he can say, like, at the time, I don't want to be reincarnated as this thing.
You don't know.
Don't know.
We'll talk to Druid about this. Let's just figure out how to get him back. Who's the strongest of us and can carry him? Or do you want to just help me carry him?
We can levitate him. He's an object.
Doesn't somebody have a ring of
You
telekinesis?
have to attune to it.
Oh, yeah.
And that takes a long rest.
Does that only last for 30 minutes?
Short rest. Okay. Again, with the ring of telekinesis, once you're attuned to it, you can cast telekinesis at will. It becomes a cantrip for you.
You said a dead body is an object at this point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it becomes a cantrip for you, but again, it can only work on objects that are not being worn or carried.
The dwarf is an object.
Yes.
Do you want me to attune to it? Or do you want it working?
I don't want it.
What am I attuned to right now? Or how to check that?
There's a attunement document. It's at the very top.
Yep. Let's see, I am attuned. Boots, wand, robe. I will. Well, we should short rest. We need health anyway.
Long rest.
Does Urkin want the dragons?
Well, wait, what time of day is it now?
9 p.m.
Does
Oh,
Urkin
we
want
have
the
long rest
dragon's butthole as a souvenir?
Well, the butthole is destroyed.
Yeah, there's no butthole left.
Let me use my tiny hut and let's long rest.
Yeah, we're all about to die. Something's gonna crash in here and kill us all.
Okay. Where are you putting the hut?
Let's stay
How big
away
is it?
from the said. It'll
10-foot radius. Okay, where do you want it?
That's not 10 feet.
It's 20.
Oh, you're right.
That's definitely. Do you guys want to go to the left corner there, away from the acid? What do you think, Meow Mix?
There's already sleeping bags there.
True. Okay, yeah, let's do. And we can see into where the furnace is over there too.
Okay. Yeah, you guys take a long rest. Nothing happens. You guys actually level up.
Some of us do.
Whoa.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are going to really try to bring Grimgar back. So Grimgar, if you want to level up, you can.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
I don't necessarily trust that they'll get it done.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring you back, you son of a bitch. I was doing my best. I tried to talk the dragon into bringing you back.
I think we did the hardest part
Not very persuasively.
and killed the dragon.
That's true. I do.
I wasn't
I do
persuaded.
suck at that. I don't even want to come back now after that. So yeah, I'll attune to the telekinesis ring and unattune to the wand.
Okay.
Getting a lot of
You
work
can
done, though.
you can change it on the thing yourself.
Oh,
Doing
okay.
work, Ryan?
Yeah, I was reviewing title. I'm remoted into my computer. Doing...
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that the damage was rolled so high, but I didn't mean to click it. You guys weren't supposed to know that it would kill you if it brought you to 0 hit points, and I clicked it by accident. But then it killed you, so I was like, well, they would find out anyway. Because that's abnormal of a thing to happen. Okay, so you finish your long rest. 8 hours later, and it is 5:30 in the morning.
Roll your health back. If you haven't already. You want us to wait until after to do our level up?
I assumed you were doing it right now.
Oh no, sorry. I was looking at attunement stuff and doing health and getting my
Okay, well
spells
do your level up whenever you want to, I guess.
back.
I'll just wait till you guys want to do something. You're still in Rundroth Manor, and it's 5:30 in the morning.
It's the launch level plus character mancer one. The bottom
Yeah,
one.
level plus character mancer.
Does anything happen at level 12?
So Rob gets just an ability score.
What do I do?
I assume you guys are all doing your level up.
Where do I go?
Chris gets just the ability score. Looks like everybody just gets the ability score.
Character answer.
Well, Theron would learn 2 more spells and be able to prepare 1 more, though.
Yeah.
Click on the lower one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you do the other one that says level 1 character mancer, you're starting your character over at level 1, so don't do that.
I increased my constitution.
Wow, your hit points are 100 now.
Pretty good number.
Yeah.
I'm at 100%.
Did you roll your boots for the day?
It's not boot time yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to.
Yeah, you gotta wait. The boot time. You guys went to bed early. Don't normally go to bed at 9:30.
I don't know when boot o'clock is, but I know it's not 5:30.
It's gotta be sunrise, right?
Yeah.
I think we've said normally 7 to 7, something like that. 6 to 8.
Not 5:30.
Not 5:30 though. Everybody good?
Almost.
No, I honestly don't know what spells I want.
Okay. Well, you can think about that. Oh no, I guess your character mancer's open now, huh?
Oops.
I didn't think of it at all, so I have no idea what level I even want.
Why don't you cancel your character mancer then?
That's why
What
I wasn't
were
sure
you
if
increasing?
I was increasing dexterity and constitution, so they're both 16.
Okay. We'll worry about that if it matters. Just remember to do your character mancer before we play again.
Okay.
Well, and I guess you may need to use the spells today though, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can I pick a feat?
Do you have any suggestions for spells?
What level spells are you looking at?
Any? I guess probably higher
Okay, I can
level,
look with you.
4 through 6.
Rob, yes, you can take a feat instead of the ASI. What kind of stuff, Travis?
Probably 4 through 6, since those are the newest spells.
Okay. What kind of things can't you do that you want to be able to do?
I don't know if there's any good ritual spells left that I should get, or if there's maybe some support type spells I should get.
Yeah, I mean, you did go through that whole fight and I think you used haste and everything else was an attack, right?
Pretty much.
I mean, because she still had a legendary resistance left. She was saving her resistances so you couldn't, like, polymorph her into a rat or something. So she was taking the damage. Like, who gives a shit? She didn't want to be like one shot incapacitated. That's what the legendary resistances are for. Contact other plane is a ritual. You can basically talk to an extraplanar intelligence and ask 5 questions. You get one-word answers. Extraplanar intelligence could be a god. Other rituals. Telepathic bond you have.
It'd be nice to have some support spells that aren't concentration, but
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be back.
Aren't concentration. That's tough. Okay. Mass suggestion is not concentration. I think scatter you already have, right?
I have scatter.
Mass suggestion obviously only works on things that can understand you. You're talking about support, like fighting support, not other things?
It could be other things too.
Like fabricate is really interesting. Speedy courier is another one that's really interesting. Combat, non-concentration. Hallucinatory terrain is good for ambushes. That was used against you once.
I have a scroll for that. I could always learn. I've thought about it a few times now, but
I think you might already have stone shape.
I think that's a scroll I have as well.
Creation is another interesting one, like fabricate. Dream is good for communication. Legend lore is good for finding out things. It costs money every time you use legend lore, though. Seeming was a really good one that Dundas had.
Scroll of that as well. I think Grimgar also has that.
Um,
I know that spell actually.
Synaptic Static worked really well the last time it was used. That's a attack spell, though.
So much I don't.
They gave me a spell, even though it's for the next level, not level 12, level 13.
Yeah, your spell's known is supposed to go up at level 13, huh?
Well, I don't have any slots for it, so I guess I'll just leave it there.
So you're saying it gave you a
Greater,
known spell?
it gave me greater invisibility, but that's a level 13 thing that I learned.
Like it let you learn a new spell?
It was just it showed up in my character sheet. Did I drag it accidentally or something, or did it do it on its own?
Yeah, I mean you must have dragged it over by accident. You can just delete it. Yeah, you don't learn any new spells at level 12.
What
Unless
do they gotta?
well no, there shouldn't be your
The
ranger
next
archetype feature should have been at level 11 you got something, right?
Moonstalker level 13 gives you that spell.
Yeah. Weird. Okay. Well, you can't use it, but you can leave it there. That's fine. What, Travis?
And I figured it out. Mass suggestion, fabricate.
Okay. Yeah, mass suggestion. What's it limited to in terms of what it can work on?
People that are obviously
12 creatures within range that can hear and understand you. So it doesn't say humanoid. So basically, any creature that can hear and understand you within 60 feet, up to 12 creatures, not including creatures that are immune to being charmed.
it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. So you can just be like, run away or you'll die. If they fail to save, they'll have to run away. It's going to be really good for dealing with those cults.
Really.
Also, looking, it says that if you use the spell casting it as a 7th level spell slot, it lasts for 10 days.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now remember, though, as soon as they've completed whatever task you give them, it ends, regardless of the duration. So if you tell them, like, leave the room, as soon as they're out, it ends.
Okay.
So you have to make sure whatever. So this is, you got to be creative with what you're telling them to do. Like, go to Waterdeep. Like it'll end when they get there.
Tell them to go to the moon. What do they do?
They'll try to go to the moon. However they can possibly get there. They'll spend 10 days trying. It does. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. So you would have to give them a reason why they would want to go in order for it to work. So, like, kill your boss isn't going to work. Because if you don't give them a reasonable... Your boss thinks you're expendable and is going to kill you once this is all over, so you should kill him first. That sounds reasonable.
Sounds good to me.
But anyway. What did you end up choosing, Maxon?
I'm deciding between athlete well, here's my first question. Can I do one ability score point and one feat?
No. So the way it works is you either choose to add a total of +2 to your ability scores, or take a feat. But there are plenty of feats that give you +1 and something.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm looking at are the ones that give me +1. All right,
The only ones that would matter for +1 for you would be wisdom or charisma. Otherwise, you're going to get an odd number, and that makes no difference.
Well, that changes things.
So,
I didn't know if adding something to my strength would help out my AC or anything.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. For everything, it's even numbers only that matter. I mean, technically having a 15 strength instead of a 14 makes it so you can carry more stuff, and technically you can jump 1 foot farther when you're, like, jumping. But other than that, it doesn't really make an impact.
I might just take the 2 points.
Well, if you did that and added it to your strength, right? The next time you get an ability score increase, you could do 1 to strength and 1 to wisdom or something like that if you wanted. And then you would get +1 to both of those on that level. Your next ability score increase is 2 levels away at 14. So if you take athlete now, add +1 to your strength to make it a 15. At level 14, you could make it a 16. And make your wisdom also a 14.
I was also looking at mobile.
Yep, Chris has that.
It's a good one.
Erkin has that.
And then I was also, third one I was looking at was, or I forget about it. Not that one. Shit, I already forgot. There's just so many, so a lot of these, some of these I can't use, so that's why it's taking me so long to go through them all.
Yep, I understand. There's a bunch that aren't on Roll20 too, that we do have on D&D Beyond. So I mean,
Oh.
there's plenty more that you could look through even.
Oh yeah, this one, Keen Mind.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Keen Mind. You get +1 to intelligence. You always know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset. You can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the last month.
Yes. That one.
How did you keep track of it?
I would probably have to keep track of it.
Well,
It's Keen Mind is and it's fine if you pick it. It's a middle finger to the DM. It is basically DM, you have to keep track of everything that player sees or hears. So when he asks you if he knows it or not, you need to know if he knows it or not.
I could do that for the most part. It's just, determining how, a month in game time is a pretty long time.
That's
isn't it?
easy for me though, because I keep a timeline.
Yeah.
A month ago, today's the 17th, so we'll go back to the 18th of August was Black Maw Bog. You ran into bandits setting up an ambush. You captured one, went through the bog, and then got attacked by those guys with the hallucinatory terrain.
Crazy month.
That was a month ago.
Remember that. I can recall that.
So your guy would remember everything he's seen and heard going back to that day.
That's pretty useful.
In Critical Role, one of the characters was a level 1 wizard, and he took that because when you're a human, instead of taking all the ability score stuff, you can take a little bit of ability score stuff in a feat. He took that as his level 1 feat right at the beginning of the campaign, and it, like, the DM it's been such a pain in the ass. Like, every time they get a book, he just reads the whole book. And he's like, he's just like, all right, DM, what do I know?
Oh my God.
And like, he can't make him roll for intelligence to see if he remembers or not, because he just remembers. So he's got to tell him, and the DM was used to time of day being really loosey goosey and kind of just deciding on the fly, and then he had to basically always know what time it was, because the character always knows what time it is. He always knows which way is north, so he can't get lost. And it completely changed the campaign at level 1 on how the DM had to do it.
Had to have talked about that beforehand, right?
Oh yeah, they did, but a lot of work goes into a campaign before the characters pick what they're going to play.
It's true. Yeah, he couldn't have planned it around him having that.
So it was pretty funny. It's the guy who did Gara's voice, Travis.
Okay, yeah.
That's the player.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, do you want to think about those, Rob, or do you want to decide right now?
I'll decide later.
Okay.
The +1 intelligence would be a good thing too. That's why I was also considering that.
Keen mind, athlete, or mobile. Okay. Let me send you. I'm gonna send you the link to the D&D Beyond feats. If there's a feat there that Roll20 doesn't have, those are still on the table for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that onto Discord. I just posted it. So pick sometime before we play again and let me know. We really should try to resolve Grimgar though, so Ryan knows whether or not he needs to make a new character for next week.
We follow next to the person he knows that knows reincarnation.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do here before you leave?
Why did we come here? Kill a dragon?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why I thought
For
we
you
were
guys,
coming.
you primarily wanted to make sure that the dragon hadn't been recruited to the cults. Meow
That's
Mix was here to find out basically what was going on with the dragon and kill it if he could.
For the Emerald Enclave, right?
Yes. So
What
you guys
the-
just want to leave.
I think figuring it out Grimgar would be my top priority right now. I don't think I'm worried about much else.
Okay. So we'll leave this place.
That regardless of what anybody else on our team thinks.
Okay, so we're all leaving?
I got what I wanted. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go to the main map. Let's see. I'm kind of making this up from Meow Mix on the fly here. There's definitely nobody at Golden Fields. And I'm gonna say that this person who can do this is a shaman in the Forlorn Hills. That's where I'm gonna say this person is. Because again, I'm kind of just making this up because I do think that the Emerald Enclave is a big organization and they would have people like this who exist. Travel pace is 24 miles a day, which is we've said 6 squares. Oh, I'm on the Four, 5, 6. That's a whole day of travel. Now we're on the next day. Which day was that for, Chris?
That first day of travel, my speed was increased by 10.
Okay. So I'm starting the next day at a normal time, 8 a.m. Travel to Shaman. 1,
I cannot remove boots and I cannot
Okay.
swim.
4, 5. I'll say the Shaman is right there. Okay, so this is going to be with travel time. This is going to be 4 p.m. Alright. Let's look up the spell and what matters here. Reincarnate. First of all, material components. Rare oils and unguents worth at least 1,000 gold, which the spell consumes. So this guy will do it for you without charging, but you've got to pay the 1,000 gold for the supplies.
You can do
Charge
that.
us, but we have to pay him 1,000 gold.
He says you don't have to pay me anything. Go bring me 1,000 gold worth of oil so that I can do the spell. So you leave and come back in a few days, or you can just give me the money.
The money, guys.
You got 1,000
Yep.
gold?
In our collective.
I have.
Grimgar, what's in the party money?
1725.
Yeah, I think that's it.
1,725.
Correct.
Okay, so
So-
change that to 725.
Is it okay to cancel this?
If you guys don't
Well-
want to do it.
No, oh, here we go. Just the character.
Oh, the leveling up, yeah, you can. Okay, so this is how the spell works. It takes an hour, and he touches the dead humanoid, provided the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days. Fine. The spell forms a new adult body, and then calls the soul to enter it. If the target soul isn't free or willing to do so, the spell fails. Magic fashions a new body for the creature to inhabit, which likely causes the creature's race to change. The DM rolls a D100, consults the table to determine what form the creature takes when it restores to life.
Oh no.
The reincarnated creature recalls its former life and experiences. It retains the capabilities it had in its original form, except it exchanges its original race for the new one and changes its racial traits accordingly. Ryan, I have to ask you before we roll, are you okay with us rolling to determine sex?
Really want to play a girl.
Okay.
You can have a sexy guy.
Then
I,
you will
I
be...
feel like I'd have to talk in a high voice all the time.
Okay,
I don't really
that's
want
fine.
to do that.
Then we won't roll.
Yeah, have you met a dwarf before? I think they all sound the same.
Yeah, they sound like Grimgar.
All dwarves, canonically in D&D, female dwarves have beards.
They have low voices. Though.
I think they all sound Scottish. But anyway, okay, so he does this spell. We do have to do the roll, though. So during the course of this hour, how do each of the three of you assist with the reviving? Here are the special rules again.
Definitely gonna pray again, because that is my.
All right, then you can make a religion check.
Hell yeah!
28, okay.
I've gotten good at the whole praying for friends to return.
Uh-huh.
I'm very
Urk and Maxon.
Friends my whole life.
How do you guys
No,
want
I
to
finally-
help?
Can I do
Sorry,
something?
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting. Travis, what were you saying?
Just babbling.
Okay. Sorry.
Can I do something dexterously to help?
Yeah, how do you want to help? This guy is doing an hour-long resurrection ritual. So, what do you do?
I don't know. I can like fan his body so he's nice and cool.
He's not going into his current or old body though.
I can do 100 push-ups. Dexterously. How do I help?
Remember, and also remember that the difficulty for your check depends on how much sense it makes.
Dexterous.
Some kind of dance.
Uh,
Acrobat.
yeah, I could do the dance of the
Hunters.
hunters.
The famous Gloomstalker dance.
Yes.
All right. So this is going to be a dexterity check. It's going to be a dexterity performance check. So if you're proficient in performance, you can add proficiency. Otherwise, it's just dexterity.
Performance
Because
is
performance is normally charisma. This is a dexterity performance check. Are you proficient in performance?
no.
Then it doesn't matter. It's just dexterity then. So make your roll.
Probably don't want to do that then.
It's still pretty good.
Okay. Axon? Rob, you here?
Yeah.
What do you want to do to try to help revive him?
I have.
You do? You have?
I don't have anything else. Except.
I mean, make up. I mean, this is the world of magic, all right. I mean, do you have any oil you can add to the oil that's already part of the spell, or anything else magical that you can somehow contribute to make the spell casting stronger somehow? Like it's not necessarily just a matter of which of your abilities you're using.
I can use my my glove or something.
Okay. You use your glove to apply the oils the right way, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oil isn't
Yeah.
technically water, but it's not even close.
Then,
But
well,
still.
I have the Forger's Fist too that can do elemental things.
Sure. That's fine.
Elemental ground things.
Okay. Moving things around.
So he jerks off the shaman.
With my
I mean, would it help?
Yeah, I don't know. He's distracted now.
It's got the oil, it's got the fist.
Let me make it comfy.
You just sit back, Mr. Shaman. I'll take care of this. Let's make this nature. No, I'm sorry, medicine. Let's make it medicine. Medicine, what I will do, because you're using items you're proficient in, it'll be medicine plus proficiency. So it's going to be a medicine check plus 4. 14. Okay. I will tell you the DC on that one was 14, so you exactly got that one.
Ooh, close one.
Alright. The next thing that happens is the DM rolls a single D20, no modifier, the DC. What is your DC, Grimgar?
11.
11. Okay, and you got a -3 plus 1 -3. So your DC is a 6. I will secretly roll a D20. Alright. The next thing we're going to do, I'm not going to tell you what that result is. I'm going to roll the D100. Oops, I whispered it. It's a 32. 32 is a high elf. 32 is a high elf.
Whoa, I just saw some cool feats for high elves when I was looking.
Pretty good.
Alright,
Right.
so...
This is also why I didn't want to level up.
Well, that's a good point.
Because I didn't know what I'd get.
So Grimgar,
if I come alive.
your spirit, you get killed by the dragon, and your spirit leaves your body, and you see the shadow rise up, and you see your friends thinking that that's you, and that really bothers you, and you hear Erkin saying things about evil and everything else. And you're not really sure what the result is when your consciousness leaves all of that. And then you're in this haze where you can't really think, and you're not sure how long you're there. And you keep hearing this voice that you can't understand, and you're not sure how long it's talking or how long you're there. Make a perception check. Okay, you don't hear anything of what the voice says, right? And after some immeasurable amount of time, you suddenly feel yourself being drawn in some unobservable direction. And suddenly below you, you see Erkin doing this very serious dance that involves a lot of squats. And you see Theron in a corner on his knees praying. And he somehow has 3 books open. He's holding all 3 of them open at the same time, weaving his fingers in between them. And he's got all of them up, and his wrists are touching too. So he's like praying and reading 3 books at once. And you see that Maxon, there's this shaman who's applying all these oils to your body, your naked body, and he's praying, and Maxon is like behind him, kind of grinding on him, but not really. And he's using both his hand made of earth and his glove that controls water to assist this guy.
Yeah.
And you watch as your body like just dissolves to ash. Like it doesn't really burn; it just kind of falls apart. Similar to like when in like a cartoon when a digital creature gets killed and the little cubes fly all over the place. The body kind of dissolves down to nothing, and the ashes like kind of shake, and in their place, a taller creature grows up out of it, almost like a plant growing in super fast speed. And the naked body of an elf that has similar features to what you looked like, but very, very different. All of your squatness transformed into thin tallness. And the body's there, and you feel yourself being drawn into it. Do you return?
Yes.
Okay. So all of you see as the body takes a gasping breath and kind of chokes and coughs a little bit as the figure is getting used to its body, and he sits up.
Sure. Is that you?
What happened?
Dragon got you, buddy.
Yeah, suck the soul out of you, basically.
So out of character for a second. So I remember all this. So, getting killed anyway.
You remember everything up to when I started describing, and then I described to you everything you remember since then. So you saw only what I told you saw.
Okay.
Well, fuck! I was gonna use old body.
Thank God, you guys brought me here.
Now,
So different looking now.
You are you're an elf now, right?
Where's the mirror?
You notice that you're taller now?
I'm like feeling myself. Check my cock to see what's the
Roll a
D12.
very important D12.
D12. There we go. What a truth.
Oh no! I use my inspiration.
yes, you can use the inspiration. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got a 9-inch
Body
dick.
great.
And it is proportionally thick as well. You don't have to roll for that.
Joey's answering the questions that we all
Yeah,
want.
yeah. Also for the way I don't know if you still had an inspiration or not, Theron, but you get an inspiration for, you know, the way that you acted after Grimgar died. In I only care about this. Let's take care of this. If you didn't have one.
I think I still kept mine from before, but
Well, there you go. So all that time without getting one, and then you finally get one and don't use it.
well, I didn't really have a chance there.
Mm.
I sort of did on the persuasion. That wasn't going to help me.
Yep. So on the 3 rolls, Theron got a 28 out of 10. Erkin got a 9 out of 14, and Madison got a 14 out of 14. I rolled a 10. The DC was 6. So you have to make yours a 12 now, Grimgar.
Yep, I'll do that.
The starting number. Okay, we will
but-
end. Huh?
I do obviously pray to my God, and I just as religious as I ever was, and ask everyone to pray with me.
So he's still a cleric, though.
Yeah, he still worships the same God. He's still himself.
He's everything but a dwarf.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
change that.
I will look through what we'll do, Ryan, is instead of like trying to do weird stuff, what I'll do is I'm gonna look at what elves start with and look at what dwarves start with, and we'll just surgically change a few things.
Yeah, there's not too much that's specific to dwarf. I
No, but like your advantage on stone shaping, I
Hmm.
don't see why that would go away. That's not
Okay.
like the reason why that's a racial thing is you grew up with dwarves, so of course you know all that stuff. I don't see why that would change just because you're in a new body.
Hmm.
And then I don't know if there's any elf thing.
I'm a high elf. If you want to look at my stuff.
Yeah, you're both high elves now. I was hoping you would get something else unique, but some people have created
dark elf.
some people have created new charts for that because there's so many new races now. But
I think my great prayer made you the high elf like me.
True.
Can't all be wood elves.
yeah, I'll look Ryan, and we'll just have to get on Discord maybe this weekend or something.
Okay.
And do it. Any other questions right now before I wrap up?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I wanted to tell you guys what you didn't get from Rundreth Manor. There's no reason for you guys to go back, so you wouldn't. So I can tell you. Well, I'm not going to go into that much detail. The other 2 lines of the song were there.
You mentioned the.
They warn about the traps.
No. I mean, you guys, you could have found them if you'd looked. You just opened stuff without looking. Where's that song?
It's got the best of us there.
Yep. Dark Lady song. So I'm going to, under player notes, there's a file called Dark Lady song. I will add the other 2 lines or the other 2 verses right now. I'm not going to read them out, but you can read them yourself. And I won't go into big detail. I don't want you guys to feel bad that you missed stuff, but you definitely didn't find her hoard. You just found magic items. Like there were money and gems and stuff. You didn't grab any of that.
Yeah.
And then there was a few other hidden things that
There was a Grimgar to be saved.
that you never looked for. But I'm not
a
gonna.
bunch of that. Grimgar was alive, but we didn't really have time to waste.
I understand. highlighted and I can't. Oh wait. There we go. Okay, yep, it's the bottom 1 through 24 are the other lines. What else? You've got those body parts, don't forget about them.
I got them.
Because they are body parts, unless you can find a way to preserve or refrigerate them or something, they will expire after a certain amount of time.
No.
So keep that in mind. If you want to try to make something out of them, you've got to find somebody sooner rather than later.
Is Meow Mix with us?
Yeah, but if you want to ask him questions, do that next week.
I mean, you know how to find this guy.
Yeah, but this is... I mean, even that was only still a level 5 spell. But... Okay, I think that's it tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. So we'll do next Wednesday. I guess that's it. Anything else?
Nope.
So
I had
We
the
got-
best fantasy team
now we
this
got
year.
Fingar instead of Grimgar.
And with next session, if you guys have any chance to talk to each other about where you want to go next, like letting me know in advance is going to make it a lot easier for me to prepare, because otherwise I don't know what to prepare for. You could go any one of a million different places. And you do have a number of completed quests now that you would have to find somebody in order to get whatever rewards those are going to be. I think Harper's and Emerald Enclave is...
Going back with Meow Mix is probably a good idea.
Harper and Emerald Enclave. Right. And then it's going to be up to you guys, but Meow Mix will stay with you for more if you want him to.
Did he level up?
Mix.
I want
Did-
chicken. I want liver.
Did he level up? No. If he stays with you long enough, I will make... Right now he's technically level 5. If he stays with you long enough, I'll make him level 7. But I'm not going to do a level 6 upgrade for him.
Okay.
Because he is set up as a monster, not as a character. So there's no upgrade button. I have to literally go in and edit stuff on it.
Mm.
And so I just don't see a point in doing a level 6. And I guess I could give him another spell known or something, but and he's not like an official druid where he can't wild shape. Like, I haven't given that to him or anything. He's more like a druid-y sorcerer than a druid.
All right, guys.